first I thought the music was just phenomenal. I love classical music as well, and the trailer for that masterclass got me so excited. And then let's transition into the cons. The cons would be the music. I don't know if they just ran out of money for the budget, but they kept playing the exact same song over and over and over again, and it was driving me insane. Hey guys, it's your girl Nat here. So I took Frank Gehry's masterclass so that you don't have to, and here's just my review on it. Also, I'm not trying to get sued today, so I can't show you any of the content that was presented to me by Frank. I guess we're friends now, you know, he's my teacher. So masterclass, if you don't know or you haven't seen an ad magically, I've seen ads everywhere for it. It is an annual-based subscription service that provides you as a subscriber tickets to a masterclass taught by a professional or leader in whatever field you're interested in. So Gordon Ramsay will have a cooking class and Frank Gehry taught an architecture class, and I took it. So the annual membership fee is $180 per year. And no, unfortunately, you don't get any free trials. If you are friends with somebody who bought an annual membership, definitely ask them to put your name as the guest pass recipient. Overall, all of the videos that Frank had on his channel were about 8 to 10 minutes in length. But my problem with the class was that he didn't necessarily teach me anything. It was more about his life, his experiences with clients, this and that and the other thing regarding architecture, budgeting, things to be cognizant of when you are designing. I'm filming this video, I want to say a month after I took it, and I absorbed really nothing. He seems like a really nice man though. The longest segment that was presented to me was 16 minutes and 1 second. So they are really short classes, so that's definitely a pro if you have, they are overall really short segments and classes, so if you do have a shorter attention span, I think it's a good option for you. The way he was teaching, Frank in a way was kind of having a coffee with an older, experienced man. He was saying how I didn't pick architecture, architecture picked me. I mean, it was super interesting to listen to his own life experience and how he got involved and entangled with architecture. Yeah, and honestly, he was talking about the classes he took, dealing with negativity. I think one of the most famous quotes by Robert Moses, who was an urban planner, and I don't like Moses at all, but Robert Moses has a point here, and he said, critics build nothing. And he's right. And Gehry has a lot of critics, and I would even consider myself a critic of Gehry. And I'm sure he has faced a lot worse professionally. I do like some of his projects. I don't like all of them. The one in Cleveland, I'm like, what is that? But I love Walt Disney Concert Hall in LA. I think that's beautiful. He does have some home runs in my opinion, but a lot of his projects I'm just really confused by. The last point Gehry made that I did want to touch on in this video was about human connection and contact and how technology is actually kind of influencing this aspect of architecture. Gehry is a phenomenal sketcher. He's fantastic at drawing and his work is so organic, and it's hard to do that with a computer and on technology. I personally have never hand sketched in architecture, actually. Mind blown, right? This is interesting because I don't even know how to even go about creating a whole architectural project without consulting Rhino 6 or Rhino 7 now, AutoCAD or Revit. We have distanced ourselves so much from that personal iterative process of just hand sketching ideas out and kind of building and layering up ideas just with pen and paper. I don't even know how to go about doing that now because architecture school never taught me that. So overall, here are my pros and cons. So pros, Gehry is a legendary teacher. I mean, every student knows about Frank Gehry. At first, I thought the music was just phenomenal. I love classical music as well, and I was super eager and excited, and the trailer for that masterclass got me so excited. And then let's transition into the cons. The cons would be the music. I don't know know if they just ran out of money for the budget, but they kept playing the exact same song over and over and over again, and it was driving me insane. They have the budget to hire Frank Gehry to teach the masterclass, and they use one single song throughout the whole thing. Oh my God, it was driving me bonkers. Con number 2 is that it kind of just felt that I was sitting down with a 92-year-old talking about his life experiences. It really, honestly didn't teach me much. So I feel like you could watch a documentary on Frank Gehry and you could have gotten the same amount that I got out of taking this masterclass. No hate on masterclass though, you know, once again, not trying to get sued. And the last con is that this in no way, shape, or form is a substitute for any architecture course. It was kind of a missed opportunity by masterclass, and I wish that they had more content in the course. If you're bored and you can spare $180, then absolutely, I would recommend doing it. It definitely beats watching like some mindless reality TV show. If you're really looking about learning more stuff relating to architecture, I would just take a class at your college or a history class, or honestly read a book. All right, well that is it. If somebody from Masterclass who works there is watching this video, literally please don't sue me. Like, this is just my opinion. I'm not trying to defame you or whatever. It was just my honest to God opinion. I hope to see you guys next time. Love you guys.